You're listening to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Salimova, here to make home loans and property investing simple, smart and stress-free. Let's get you closer to your property dreams. Hello and welcome back to That Home Loan Hub. I am joined with Kunch. Hey, Kunch.
Good morning. Kia ora.
Kia ora. You always make me laugh because every time I go, I'm joined and then I'm like, is it by? Is it with? What is it? Never know. All right, Kunch, what are we talking about today?
Oh, well, I thought we'll cover off like what happens in preparation for your home loan. So the home loan's been pre-approved and then you're setting up repayments, you're talking about structures and things like that. So I thought about us talking about how to manage those payments, setting up accounts to pay what's involved in a home loan.
Smart payment management.
There you go. Summarized as smart payment management.
So this is super, super important because what I've noticed recently is I had this fantastic client, right? Awesome salary, great job, mortgage, etc. But when we tried to refinance him, we couldn't because his credit score showed that he was failing a lot of payments.
Yeah.
And when we were digging into it, what happened was a lot of his payments were coming out before his salary was coming in.
Yeah.
So this is a mistake number one.
Yeah.
Make sure to set up your payments after you get paid.
Yeah, the day after you get paid.
Yeah, because I think a lot of time people say, oh, I get paid on Tuesday. But they don't realize that sometimes it can come late on Tuesday. Depends on who processes the pay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a one-man band, self-employed person that's running a business and I have to do my own payroll. Yeah. So sometimes you girls get paid on the Monday. Sometimes you might get paid on a Friday. Depends when I click the button. But in the sense that sometimes if you know you get paid on Tuesdays, set your payments on a Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah. So that's in an ideal world to do that. But also what we have seen as well is direct debit payments. So direct debit is set up by the third party. So it could be your insurance company or you paying your council rates. So you have options to set up direct debits. Sometimes those direct debits are also set up incorrectly or on the wrong day and things like that, which results in the missed payment. I think our clients don't realize, or a lot of our community, they don't realize that those payments get sent to the credit report. So when we refer to credit reports, missed payments for those sort of things, including your power bill, your Sky bill, your phone bill, things like that, if you've missed them, it gets actually sent to a report, which then the bank or the lender reads those reports and they see the pattern of you missing those payments. So we have to, you have to get it right in terms of those dates.
Because the thing is, the phrase of, oh, I didn't know, didn't pay attention is not good enough. We're all adults.
Yep.
We're managing an adult world and we expect it to be on top of our payments. And when it comes to money, super, super important, especially if you want to be refinancing or buying a first home or buying a second property. It's super important. Every bank will run a credit check and those things will come up.
Correct. They are now on the credit report. Those credit reports are so more, detailed?
These days, compared to like 10 years ago.
Correct. 10 years ago, you could flick a button and there'll be just, what you have in terms of your credit and like your credit cards, the loans, the personal loans. But nowadays, it has your power bill and like your utilities. And the way the banks use those reports is they see it's the pattern thing. They want to see what your pattern is based on, can you repay these utilities? If you can't, it's showing them a little bit of a red flags in terms of are you going to be able to manage a big loan?
Yeah, it just comes back down to those 5 C's.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. That's
the
what the
credit
bank,
and the character.
Correct.
And one of the C's is the character.
Correct.
Are you of a good character? Are you taking responsibility for your money?
Yeah.
So tip number 1, guys, make sure you pay any repayments that you need to make, automatic payments, insurance, rates, on the cycle that aligns with your pay.
Yes.
But hey, here's a curly one. So we've got an insurance provider that we deal with, and they only do monthly payments on the 20th of each month.
Yeah.
And this is where people go, oh, but how can I align it? If I get paid weekly, if I get paid fortnightly.
Yeah.
So here is a tip. What I normally say to clients is set up a bank account, a separate bank account, because you can set up 50 bank accounts up the wazoo if you wanted to.
Yes,
And
multiple bank accounts.
yeah, and some people follow the Be a Foot Investor program as well. And part of that, I believe he suggests open an account for every single expense in your life. I'm a little bit unsure about that.
Me too. That's a little bit excessive.
A little bit excessive, especially if you're not used to managing your money properly. So what I would normally recommend is set up a separate account. So you've got your main mortgage account where your mortgage comes out from. That's your everyday account. And then on the side, you could do like a bills account where all your utilities will come out from.
Yeah.
So your rates, your insurances. If you wanted your power and internet to come out from that as well, you could do that.
Yeah.
So then do your budget. And if you get paid, let's say weekly, you know how much to put aside each week into that account.
Yeah.
And then from that account, the money will come out. So for the insurance, it will come out monthly. For rates, it will come out however you want to set it up, whether it's weekly or fortnightly or monthly. And same for power. Usually power is monthly.
Yeah.
So that way it makes it more manageable for you. So you've got a pool of money and the money just sits there and no payment will ever bounce.
Yes.
So then it will never affect your credit check.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially if you're in a joint household as well. So you may have Mrs. being paid monthly, Mr. being paid fortnightly. So again, your income isn't aligning to those payments as well. So you can set up a joint account like you recommend. And then you could, because also your income might be going to your individual accounts as well. So yeah, set up a joint account. So then you both, when you get paid, obviously you've worked out your budget to how much you need to feed into that joint account. So
they can pull money together.
Into that joint account as well to cover the household expenses as well as, the mortgage payments, the insurance payments and the rate payments.
And the beauty of some of the banks that we work with, they've got an offset account, for instance, that you can actually use. You can still utilize all those accounts that you're using for your bill payment to offset your mortgage.
Correct. Yeah.
So if you set it up in a very smart way, and this is, I guess, where our power comes in, is to sit down with people and explain all those steps to them. You're going to make your money work for you. You're not working for money. The money is working for you.
Yeah. And guys, there's like so many tools online as well that you could research and Google, and gives those tips as well as obviously talking to your financial advisor to get those tips in terms of smart money management.
I love that. Smart money management. Awesome. Kunj, anything else to add?
No, I think we've covered it. Just, ensure that you've got funds in that account that you've set aside for your mortgage payments and your bills and your rates, insurance and things like that.
Yeah. And if you've got any questions, guys, please feel free to reach out to us. We don't charge to sit down with you and look at your accounts. And we've been really enjoying it because it's best to be prepared now for the future, because sometimes the banks want to see 3 months, 6 months good account conduct behavior. So if the sooner you start, the better it is.
Yeah.
So think of it like a marathon. You don't just get up and run a marathon. You prepare for it every day.
I'm still preparing.
You still prepare for it every day. And you got to start with walking, and then you add running, and then, you run a bit further. So same with your money. We help you to get to where you want to be, but we can't help you if you come to us on a day that you need it.
Yeah.
So think ahead. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for listening in, and stay tuned.
Thank you. Bye.
And that's a wrap on that Home Loan Hub. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join me next time for more property tips and tricks. Your next smart move starts here.